the metal method, the show where you not only learn how to play the guitar killer, you learn how to be heavy duty too. Got a killer show tonight in store for you. Got a heavy duty killer lead guitar player gonna come on here. Like I promised you last time, killer lead solos and everything. You're gonna learn how to play them tonight. Then, got a heavy duty video. It's probably the heaviest you're ever gonna see in your life. Got that world premiere tonight. Okay, let's get started with the viewer mail. My first letter, Dear Sledge, you're the killerest guitar player I've ever seen. Well, I know that. My question is, do you ever play any blues songs? Just curious, Albert. Let me tell you something, Albert. I don't play the blues, because the blues is negative. Okay, man, everyone sings about being negative. Thorax writes about stuff that's positive. So that's why we don't play the blues. The blues are negative, and Thorax is positive. That's why I don't play any blues, okay? Hope that helped you out, Albert. Here's my second letter. It says, Dear Sledge, your show Metal Method is the best guitar show I've ever seen on TV. Well, I already know that too. My problem is I live at home and I'm trying to get killer. I know, you need to get killer, all right. I bought a 100-watt tube amplifier and turn it up as loud as it will go, like you said to do. That's killer, okay. But it bothers my 89-year-old grandmother that has recently moved in with us. What should I do? Thanks, Scott. Let me tell you something, Scott. What you need to do is get your grandmother, bring her in the room, tie her to a chair, make her watch Metal Method, play the guitar and the lesson stuff that you learned, and she'll say, wow, you're killer, and she'll encourage you to turn it even louder. So that's what you need to do, Scott. It's my third and final letter for tonight. It says, Dear Sledge, you're killer. Well, I know that, okay. I just bought a guitar and cannot figure out how to play it or where to get started. Will you please give us beginners some pointers? Thanks, Nancy. P.S. I love you. Well, Nancy, a lot of chicks do, man. As one of the brand new things I come out with this season, we're going to be giving beginning lessons on how to get killer starting from the ground up, okay? What you need to do, though, is get a cigarette, get yourself a cool beer. We're going to take a break. When I come back, I'm going to teach every one of you beginners on how to be killer. All right, I hope everybody got themselves a nice cool beer and got a cigarette and got their head together. Okay, now, let's get started with, this is for you beginners, on how to be killer, because the first thing you know how to do before you play the guitar is how to be killer, okay? The first thing to being killer is you got to grow your hair really long, like this right here, okay? Then, you need to dress all in black. Have a killer black t-shirt with a skull on it, okay? Because skulls say, I'm heavy duty and I'm killer, okay? You're gonna need one of those. Killer, heavy duty black pants, and heavy duty boots, like these right here. These boots are killer, okay? You want to tuck your pants into them. Okay, that says I'm heavy, all right? Now, what else you're gonna need is big spiked wristbands, okay? Those say you're killer, a heavy-duty chain around your neck, and big, heavy-duty rings, okay, with skulls and crosses and spiders and knives on them. Now, the next thing you're going to need as far as equipment goes is a killer guitar like this right here, okay? One pickup, one humbucker. Never buy a guitar with single coil pickups. Always make sure it has a humbucker on it, okay? Then, you want to make sure it has a whammy bar. And the heavy-duty rings are for playing on it too. Let me show you. Okay, we're going to get to that later, but I was just showing you what the heavy-duty rings are for, because I know this is for beginners, okay? The next thing you're going to need is a big, gigantic tube amplifier, 100-watt head, like this right here, and a big, gigantic 412 cabinet. Now, you got to have a cabinet with 412 speakers in it, because that's the only way you're going to sound killer. Now, let's get started with the beginning guitar lessons, okay? Get your guitar. Now, this is for all you beginners out there. What you're gonna need to do to get started from square one is get yourself a pair of wire snips. Okay, you wanna go down and snip off the first string, snip off the second string, snip off the third string, snip off the fourth string, and snip off the fifth string, okay? Now, I'm gonna give you a few minutes to go ahead and do that. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. I'm gonna show you how to play it, okay? So, in the meantime, I'm gonna get myself a beer and a cigarette, and I'll see you in a few minutes.